The Pioneer DJ XDJ-XZ was introduced at the end of 2019. It's weird to think that that was already 5 years ago. The highly favored all-in-one DJ system was based on CDJ-2000 Nexus 2 and DJM-900 Nexus 2 technology. While it is a robust standalone, I do know a lot of DJs who use it as their main Serato DJ controller. It gave DJs the club standard layout with Serato with the speed of their laptop. 1 year later, in 2020, the CDJ-3000 was introduced. Not only did it have a new, larger 9-inch touch display with a new graphic user interface, it could load tracks much faster than the XZ with several new feature integrations with Pro DJ Link. The updates on the CDJ-3000 also reflected the 2021 release of the 2-channel XDJ-RX3, introducing Playlist Bank and Effects Bank on its 10.1-inch display. In 2023, the Opus Quad expanded on these updates on a full-size, 4-channel all-in-one, with a new Wi-Fi feature and a radical departure from the classic design. Pioneer DJ said this is not the XZ replacement. It was also the first all-in-one from Pioneer DJ that allowed you to control decks 3 and 4 on the unit without the addition of CDJs, not to be confused with the controllers that already did that. In 2024, a version of that user interface was added on one of the first AlphaTheta products, the Omnis Duo. So since the release of the XDJ-XZ 5 years ago, we've witnessed a faster processor and faster load time, increases in display size, along with Wi-Fi capability. So it's pretty much time to finally upgrade the XZ. Greetings, knowledge seekers. My name is Priyon Joni, and welcome to my YouTube channel.
Priyon Joni, may the force be with you.
Today, we're going to take a look at the brand new all-in-one DJ system, the XDJ-AZ from AlphaTheta. If you want to see a full technical rundown of this all-in-one, check out the full overview I did on the official Pioneer DJ USA channel. We deep dive in detail everything you need to know about the AZ right here. For this video, I'm just going to focus on the key features and how I personally would use it. Full disclosure, as some of you might already know, I am an official product demonstrator for AlphaTheta and Pioneer DJ. But this video is not done in partnership or collaboration with either brand. It's something I'm doing for my channel, for you guys, while this unit is still here with me. This video, however, is brought to you by Direct Music Service. Looking for where DJs download their music from? Check out Direct Music Service. They not only have edits of popular songs from different genres, but also have several unique remixes and originals you can only find on DMS. They even have their own mobile app so you can listen to your tracks while you're on the go. And when you prompt it to download, they'll be ready for you on your Dropbox at home. I left you 2 discount codes below, so subscribe to DMS today. And below it, I also left you affiliate links if you decide to purchase the XDJ-AZ. The XDJ-AZ is the second all-in-one DJ system released under the AlphaTheta brand, Omnis Duo being the first. I know folks like to call this type of unit a DJ controller, but there is a fundamental difference. DJ controllers will always need a computer or mobile device to control DJ software. A standalone unit is one that does not require a computer or mobile device to play music. You simply bring your music on a USB drive and it can play. The computer is basically built in. Back in the day, there were even standalone units that played CDs. An all-in-one DJ system is one that primarily is designed to be used as a standalone, but as a secondary feature can also be used to control DJ software like a DJ controller. So it's not really being used as a DJ controller if you're not controlling any DJ software on a computer or mobile device, which is why it's a separate category from a DJ controller on the manufacturer website. Should be noted, there are even standalone units in the market that you can't use as a DJ controller. So the AZ, which you can use as a standalone and sometimes a DJ controller, is an all-in-one DJ system. As for being released by the AlphaTheta brand, I actually deep dive who AlphaTheta is in my DDJ Groove 6 video, if you want to watch that right here. Spoiler alert, the people who made this are the exact same engineers and product planners from the last 30 years of Pioneer DJ. In fact, the CEO of AlphaTheta was an engineer of the original CDJ-500, the first Pioneer DJ product. The processor and display weren't the only things updated on the XDJ-AZ. The club standard layout is updated to match the CDJ-3000 and the DJM-A9. It has the smoother CDJ-3000 jog wheel with the LCD display, and it has independent channel select buttons for the beat effects, replacing the old rotary selector knob. Your effects panel on the display lets you see the beat effects parameters, but you can swipe it in and out to see more of the waveform. The built-in Wi-Fi lets you use several cool features. Before we get to that, if you're having trouble connecting to your home network, just like the Opus Quad and the Omnis Duo, the AZ is default to connecting to 5.0 gigahertz only. To change that, simply go into your utility by holding menu, scroll down to network, and go to Wi-Fi frequency, and make sure 2.4/5 gigahertz is selected. Link export mode through Wi-Fi lets you wirelessly play from your rekordbox library on your computer onto the unit. It's great for preparing your tracks before you export it onto a USB drive, or if your AZ and desktop computer are in different rooms of the house, you can still connect them to access the library. Cloud Direct Play lets you do something similar, but through your rekordbox library that is uploaded to your Dropbox or Google Drive. With internet access, you can play from your cloud anywhere. It's like having your own personal streaming service. Since version 7, cloud options are available on every rekordbox subscription tier. Stream Direct Play lets you play from streaming services, and at launch, it will be available with Beatport streaming. Now, I mentioned you can use link export mode from rekordbox through Wi-Fi. This is also possible through USB without Wi-Fi. Now, link export is only one of the two ways to use rekordbox on a laptop. You can also use it in performance mode at launch. Serato DJ Pro will be supported in December in a few months. Both rekordbox and Serato are hardware unlock, so you don't need a subscription or purchase to use either software with the XDJ-AZ. The AZ is also compatible with rekordbox Mobile through link export mode through Wi-Fi. So to summarize this point, with the XDJ-AZ, not only can you play standalone with your music on a USB drive, but you also have the options of using a computer or mobile device over Wi-Fi, or controlling DJ software with a USB connection, not to mention playing from the cloud or streaming source through Wi-Fi. The 10.1-inch display is a multi-touch capacitive display. With a bigger display, you can view much more tracks in a playlist. In medium view, I see 11 tracks here. Large, still 11. But in the smallest, I can see up to 13 tracks in a playlist. Playlist Bank is now also here, which you can quickly access your top 4 favorite playlists you assign it to. So if I want my Disney playlist, I can put it there. Drum and bass right here. Future bass, Bank 3, house. Now, I can quickly access these playlists. And if I want to delete them, simply click the trash can and hit X on that. And now they're clear for a new playlist. If you notice, there is a link queue button for the headphones. This allows you to utilize touch queue and touch preview features. So I'm going to hold the headphones close to the microphone right here so you can hear what's going on. Touch queue lets you preview a track on a playlist without loading it. Just touch and scrub the waveform. Touch Preview lets you listen to different parts of a loaded track without disruption to the playback, also by scrubbing through the overall waveform. So say I have deck 2 playing, and say it's playing out to the speakers, I can still listen in the headphones by touching the waveform. That way I can preview what's ahead of the track and what's going to be incoming. On the XDJ-AZ, you have 2 options to mix 4 decks. As many of you have asked after the XZ, the AZ is capable of deck selecting deck 3 and 4 on the unit with the giant deck select buttons. But if you still wish to use additional CDJs for those decks, it can still be used with Pro DJ Link to add 2 additional CDJs. Simply go into your utility, go to deck, go to Pro DJ Link mode, and then activate Pro DJ Link. Keep in mind that when you activate Pro DJ Link, the deck select function is disabled. You can only choose to be in one mode or the other. Essentially, what that means is you either control decks 3 and 4 on the AZ, or you control them on the CDJs. You can't really have one on Pro DJ Link and have the other internal. Now, you saw me using this just now. Last week, you saw the introduction of the XDJ F10 wireless DJ headphones with Sonic Link. Remember when I said there was options to purchase them with or without the transmitter? Well, if you have the AZ, you won't need the transmitter because it's built right in. You can pair the F10s with the headphone output of the AZ with a pairing button. and it's low latency with Sonic Link. Now I know some folks will ask, does the built-in Sonic Link also work to transmit to the Wave 8 speaker? No, it does not. The system for speakers and the one for headphones are not the same system. So if you wish to use the Wave 8 with the AZ, you'll have to connect the transmitter to one of the outputs on the AZ. Speaking of outputs, you'll be happy to know that the XDJ-AZ is equipped with ESS technology 32-bit converters. It's similar to the ones found on Euphonia, Opus Quad, DJM-A9, DJI-Rev7, DJM-S11, and DJM-V10. Not only do you get a consistent low distortion frequency response, but it increases the headroom to give you more dynamic range before the point of clipping. A lot of the professional level Pioneer DJ and AlphaTheta products have it, and AZ is no different. You'll notice because of the larger screen, there is no channel selector or crossfader assigned switches. All those controls are on the mixer settings, which can easily be pulled up by clicking this one button called Mixer Settings. The crossfader assign is right here on the bottom, and it corresponds to the individual channels so you know which one's which. Other controls are your headphones. You can do your split Q right here. You can actually control the volume of link Q here as well. Your fader curve controls are here. Your input selectors are right above it. Feedback reducer and beat effects for mic are right here for your controls. You can toggle which USB it's going to record to. And for your record settings, you can turn off the mic if you want audio only, and the record button is right there, along with the track marker, how to separate each track on the recording. The XDJ-AZ now has a total of 8 performance pads versus the 4 that was on the XZ. There is now gated hot Q for standalone, just like on the XDJ RX3. And there's now expanded beat durations for the second set of beat jump and beat loop, along with a key shift pad mode. By the way, you can also control and reset your keys on the display as well. Just open each deck, and now you have your key control, including a reset button. And there is the ability to key sync right under the beat sync button. Also note, there are dedicated beat jump buttons and a 4 and 8 beat loop button right here underneath the main loop buttons, just like on the CDJ 3000. Well, I'm not going to deep dive today into these pad modes since I would assume you understand what they do. What I will show you is that you can display the performance pad status on the jogs. So check this line out right here. When I change my pad mode, you can see what exactly each pad does. Now to bring it closer to the pads itself, check out when I toggle this on. Pad info display. Now the same info shows up on the jog wheel. And if gate Q isn't enough, Smart Q, a feature introduced on the Opus Quad, is also featured here. So say I have a Q set on the current Q button, the orange amber button. No matter what hot Q I trigger, it goes back to that same Q that I set. With Smart Q on, it automatically overrides the current Q with whatever hot Q I last click. So say I click 1, now it's on 1. On 2, now it matches the hot Q on 2. 3. This condenses 3 moves when you're in regular hot Q down to 1 click, or it reduces 2 moves to 1 move when you're in gate Q. The only difference to the Smart Q on the Opus Quad is on the Opus Quad, the current Q button, the ring around it, will change to the same color as the hot Q, while on the AZ, it stays the amber color. So additional features. The mic on-off button now has push to talk. So yes, you can click it to toggle it on or off, but if you want to do something temporary where you hold it, you notice it blinks, it's on while you're holding it, and then when you let go, it's off. I mentioned this earlier, you can now record to either USB-A ports on the top, and also you can now live edit the track rating on the unit itself rather than only in Rekordbox on your laptop. Now, if you're looking for something smaller or more portable, check out the Omnis Duo portable battery-powered all-in-one DJ system over here. Or if you want to get creative and do your own remixes, check out the brand new DDJ Groove 6 over here. And remember, if you want to pick up the XDJ-AZ today, I left you affiliate links down below where you can get it.